Welcome Traveler, I'm Free2Play and I'm your guide for successful free-to-play adventure Nostera. Today we beat the Master Training Floor 7EX with only 4-star units allowed. And I had to use another 3-star, and I didn't want to do that because those are not as good in damage dealing, but because we don't have enough really good bow damage dealer, I had to take one who is breaking the NPC. And Vivian is the right for this job because she's the only one who can do a triple attack from all the hunters apart from Lucetta and Bertrand. Because this is a physical battle, it is almost the same strategy as with the other ones. We have units which are faster than the NPC which is in the front, which is not as complicated because he is very slow, but preparing Billy for his ultimate and having Lucetta right behind him who has the exact same ultimate, but as a really strong bow attack we can even cap the damage done, which is really nice. And having Cedric in the front all the time is benefiting us with HP regens for 2 turns in a row and for decreasing the elemental attack. Of course it is only one attack, but having Lucetta and Bertrand in the front is doing enough shield shaving for us, which is totally fine in this battle. We're going for the Billy strap now. We have to use this before every break, which is really important because otherwise we won't do as much damage, and we have to use all the ultimates of the other units too, because otherwise we have not dealt enough damage to this NPC before he's going to the rehabilitate mode. But this will be enough now. We're going to the front with Vivian and is increasing the elemental attack from Cedric. And now you see the silver arrow is doing really good damage here, and the boosted attack from Camilla is also doing 20,000 damage now, which is really huge. But we're coming now for the real damage this time, which is a fatal line which is doing a crit damage, 50,000 damage, and the scorching sacred flame is doing also good damage and is reducing the physical defense down again, because we don't want this to be ever faded away, because then we have to use another scalding arrow from Lucetta too. I have used Vivian too to do 4 attacks at a time, so we have now less shields to care about. And you do remember we have to get everyone's ultimate back, so we have to use a few attacks now here. And even if the Medica from Cedric is not healing that much HP, it will when the turn is over. So a really high elemental attack stuff on him is making the difference for Devin to survive this whole battle. We are almost hitting the last shields and we have everyone's ultimate ready. So now it would be good to use everyone's ultimate, but now he's standing ready, and that is not what I wanted at first, but it went out well anyway. So we're doing the same as we did before, the wild sturdy shot here to increase the elemental attack of Cedric, and everyone's doing their best. And we have also the spirited snipe, which increases the bow damage up on everyone in the front, and this is really nice. And now we're coming for the Oaken stance to have a bit more physical defense up and to have the regen here on him too, because I don't have enough turns now for the rest of the battle to care about the Medica as much, and that's why this is the best timing to get the Oaken stance up. And because we have lots of turns with the Billy's trap and the silver arrow together, I am using both of those, and Vivian bolts can do up to 6 attacks, and I had the 6 attacks here, which was really amazing. And that's why Vivian is really good in this battle for this particular situation. So now we have to decrease a few more shields, and Bertrand has not enough HP, but I want to use Ashelin anyway at the end because he has an ultimate which is not lightning based, and this is more of an advantage in this battle. So you can see we have the ultimate of Lucetta ready, we have the physical down ready, and we have enough BP on anyone to do the last amount of damage. And we have a good timing here because he is now in the rehabilitate mode. So silver arrow is striking here too, and I have to say having Lucetta a bit faster would make this run even more efficient, because the other hunters will attack afterwards and will benefit from the additional defense down here. But it worked anyway, taking down this NPC, which was really nice. It was my, I don't know, 6th or 7th attempt, which was really much, but I had to figure out a good composition here with the units that everything harmonizes together, and that is my result for this battle. So having a look at the team composition and especially on the speed, Devin doesn't have to be that quick as you have seen before, but the Greybeard is not doing so much damage anyway, so you don't have to have a really high HP lance on him. But Lucetta being a bit too slow and Ashen a bit too fast, and having Vivian with more speed than anyone else to break the NPC, and having Cedric at the last position because he can now fill up everyone's HP who has attacked and not the ones who were attacked in the last turn. So buffing the bow damage up on everyone is of course a good idea, and I even forgot to equip a bow damage up for Camilla. So there's even more room for damage here. So the fortune bows for every one of my hunters were not the best I could do, but in the short amount of time those EX battles were announced, I thought, okay, that will be enough, and I was right. So if you have even better fortune weapons for your hunters, you're good to go for this battle. And for those who are ready for the next challenge, the 8th floor EX battle, this video will help you out with this battle. And if you have any more questions here, please write them in the comments or write in my Discord group. And if you'd like this channel to class up, I really appreciate a subscription and thumbs up. See you next time, you're free to play.